Hello geeks, I am actually going to be attending my first con in about 10 years. I will be attending ConPossible over in Gwinnett, Georgia. Now, this will be a much smaller convention than I have been to in the past. The only other convention that I've actually been to is Dragon Con, which is at least 5 hotels. It might be 6 hotels by now. I'm not quite sure. When I first started going to Dragon Con, though, it was only 3 hotels. ConPossible will just be 1 hotel, so it's definitely going to be a lot smaller than what I am used to. And in celebration of going back to a con, I decided to do my first cosplay. Technically, I did one year go to Dragon Con as a member of a Stargate team, but that was basically just wearing fatigues and a black shirt and putting some patches on. This year I decided to do 3 costumes because it is a 3-day event instead of just the 1, and I'm doing original character. If you've never been to ConPossible or heard of ConPossible, it has its roots from the Georgia Steampunk Convention, and now it is a semi-immersive convention with a castle that travels through time, space, and dimensions. So every year, the castle will fly to a different realm, and that is the theme for the year. This year is a fairy theme. My 3 costumes that I'm going to create is a steampunk pirate, a rogue or scoundrel, and I'm going to try to do a dragon trainer. The last costume, I'm still working out the details in my head of exactly what I am doing, but I'm going to show you what I'm starting with for the other 2. For my steampunk pirate, I bought some things off Temu to start with. I bought this bag as well as some gears that I decorated the bag with. So this is what my bag turned out to look like. I am not Temu sized, so I actually went to the thrift store and bought some more belt, but now it is actually long enough belt that I can wrap it around twice and it looks cool. To get the gears to adhere to the bag, I used this amazing goop. It's actually relatively inexpensive and it's supposed to stick really good. It does have a strong odor, but I am happy with how it applied and is sticking. I'll let you know if it doesn't. I'll put a note in Facebook. Nothing is sponsored in this video, so everything I tell you is my own idea. For my shirt, I went to the thrift store and I found this shirt. I'm going to try to put some gears over the buttons. I have some extra gears, just to make it a little bit more steampunky. I do like the color. It's a little bit of an off-white. On top of that, another Temu purchase that I'm probably going to add some more gears to as well. So I got a pirate jacket. I'm really excited about that. And you can't be a pirate without a proper hat. I also did purchase these patterns from this YouTuber that I'm excited about. I'll put the link in below in case you want to purchase any of the patterns that I'll be doing. And I'm going to try, I bought an exercise mat, thin one at Five Below, that I will be trying to create this hat with. I might do some alterations to it to make it a little bit more me. I 3D printed this ship wheel. I have a larger one as well because I didn't realize it was so large, and I will be putting that on the hat that I create. For my pirate pants, I picked up these brown jeans, and yes, I know pirates technically don't wear denim, but they're really comfortable. They were cheap, and they're brown, so I thought they were the right color. I am going to modify these as well some, and you actually, because of the shirt's length and the belts and the jacket, you won't really be able to tell that they're jeans. But I'm going to try, I bought a grommet tool just for this, to slice up the side and have it so it ties down the edges. Kind of excited about that. Hopefully it works out good because I don't have a pair of pants for this costume. If I'm not able to finish my hat in time, I do have this hat that I 3D printed and painted, but it's not really steampunky. It is piratey, but it doesn't scream steampunk to me. So I'm going to try not to have to use this hat. I also 3D printed for my shoulder this parrot. Isn't it cool looking? I will put links to everything down below. It was a happy accident that he came out like this. Originally, I wanted him all in this like green bronzy color, but I ran out of that filament. So I used this shiny purple blue, and I ran out of that filament. So then I just took all the scrap shiny filaments that I had out, and that's how he came out. I'm really excited about him. I have some magnets coming. I'm going to try to get him so he sticks on my shoulder. Hopefully it'll work. Footwear, because every good cosplayer has footwear. We're just going to wear my dress boots. They have a belt on them. And they kind of look piratey to me. And they're comfortable to wear it for quite a long time. For my Scoundrel costume, I have a hat already for that. This one I actually got at a Renfest. I believe Jeremy bought it for me years ago, back when we still lived in Michigan. So that'll be my hat for my Scoundrel. I did buy this bodice, corset, this bodice from Temu. Again, I'm not Temu size, so I'm going to end up cutting the sides down, adding a piece of fabric to the sides so I can breathe and it'll look better. Picked up this shirt. Woo, hanger. This shirt from a thrift store as well. I really like the sleeves. Originally, it had some pockets. I took the pockets off. I'm going to leave the buttons on. Hopefully the bodice will cover them up. And it has a nice collar. And another Temu purchase. Again, none of this is sponsored. I have to retie them because I washed them because I got dog hair all over them. I don't know why. It's not like we have 3 dogs and a cat that live with us. But I'm going to have to figure out how to tie these right. But it's got a little skirt. There's pants. And these are actually really comfortable as well. I'm really excited about those. Originally, I was going to wear those with the pirate costume, but the bag didn't look good with that. The boots, I have these boots. I do have to figure out how to stuff them because they are larger than my foot, but I think it'll turn out well. And last but not least, I have one wrist guard that I will probably wear. So that is the start of my costumes. We're going to do a montage. Oh, I forgot the last part of the Scoundrel. For the last part of my Scoundrel, I have a mask. If you're going to be a Scoundrel, you don't want people to know who you are. So that is what I have so far. We're going to do a montage of me working on stuff, and let's see what I come up with. Don't forget, put that like down while you're waiting for the final review. pirate costume, the Scoundrel, and the Dragon Trainer. I ended up having to use safety pins instead of magnets for the parrot. I didn't have time to create my hats like I wanted to, and decided to go with just wearing some goggles on my head. Dragon Trainer didn't really go as planned, and I didn't really like it as much. I ended up not actually wearing it during the convention. And since I didn't have time to get this recorded before the convention, let's go ahead and take a look at the convention. I hope you enjoy.
Dragon. Oh, we've dropped the baby. Oh, God. Oh, there's blood everywhere. Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and duel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Show me!
9, 10.
I will see something.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Face each other. And begin! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The thing is, bad steampunks use fairies to power their airships.
For next year?
Hope to see you next year at ConPossible and to see your cosplays. Let me know what you think of mine, and I'll see you next time. Later, geeks.